Welcome to Mark This is Mark talking, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about the spoilers from the Jump to Light Speed. That they reveal the two new mechanics, that is indirect damage and piloting. So I would talk about why I don't think pilot is that bad. So let's go. So first things first, let's talk about the new mechanics, and we're going to start about the indirect damage. Then they spell this Boba Fett that is going to be the leader of the Spotlight deck. That is like a starter deck that we have now, but you don't get two decks like now. You just get buy only one deck separated from the other. And this Boba Fett, his ability is when you deal non-combat damage, you make exhaust this leader. If you do one direct damage to a player. So what is this? The indirect damage. So you made a choose player, so you probably will choose your opponent, right? And he gets to decide if he's going to put this one damage in the base or in a unit. But if you do it in a unit, it's damage unpreventable. So if you have a shield, you pass through shield, apply one damage, and the shield stays there. Okay. So there's more cases that this can be good, like in the Boba Fett armor that prevents 2 damage. So with indirect damage, don't prevent. So let's talk about this. Now we have the new deploy, that is the pilot. So you get to decide. You have two deploy now. You can deploy as a leader, or you can deploy your leader as a no upgrade that they call pilot. So as you can see here, Boba Fett can be a unit for 7, or he can be a upgrade +4/+4, like I said here. And the upgrade only works in a friendly vehicle unit. Okay, so you can put a ground unit that is not a vehicle, like that doesn't make any sense, right? You have a Anakin there, and you deploy a Han Solo upgrading Anakin. Doesn't make any sense, right? So you deploy as a pilot in a vehicle. So like this, we have the Boba Fett leader. You can deploy it as a 4/7 unit, or you can deploy Boba Fett as upgrade of +4/+4. Okay, and we'll talk about later about the abilities that the leaders have when you deploy as upgrade. So now the Fat Fire Spray is a leader unit, because when you deploy as a pilot and you put it upgrade leader in a unit, vehicle unit, now this unit is a leader, so it can't be bounced, can't be captured, or can't be defeated by some abilities. Okay, so this is really great, because now in this example, the fire spray can, if you play your opponent play continue bounce or melee, he can't use in the fast fire spray. Okay, so is that good? Because indirect damage, the problem here is that you don't get to decide, right? When you do the effect of indirect damage, your opponent you get to decide, and he will always choose the worst choice. Okay, so like we can see here, this is Star Hopper when defeated due to indirect damage to a player. So he's get to decide. If he have a unit that have only 2 life, he probably will take this damage in base, which is not that bad, but sometimes is better when you get to decide, like the gunship. Here I know it's just 1 damage, it's different, but sometimes you want to kill your gunship to take out a barrier from a ground unit, something like that, or your opponent just have 1 life, so you can defeat your gunship. I don't know, attacking a space sentinel and to apply this 1 damage in base. Now you can't, because with Star Hooper, your opponent, if have something like that like your opponent only have 2 life in base, he's not going to deal damage in base, right? He's going to choose a unit. So it's kind of bad. And sometimes this could be a worst case scenario, like sometimes you want to deal this 1 damage and a shield, right? Because maybe you have a ground unit that have overwhelm or something like that, and you can have the opponent have a village protectors as with shield. So if you apply damage, you just put a 1 damage in village protectors. Now it's a 2/1, but you have shield, so you still need to attack for 2 times, right? So could be worse in some case, could be good in others, but I don't know. We need to see how the methods goes out when the new set comes. So piloting, is that good? It is a huge upgrade in a vehicle unit, right? And this we have to pay attention here, because in this example I use Millennium Falcon, the new Millennium Falcon Set 4, and the Millennium Falcon is a 3-4 that is actually good for the cost 3. And now with open fire can kill can defeat the Millennium Falcon. But if you have upgrade like Chewbacca, now is a 6-7 and can't be defeated by open fire. And the situation here is that a vehicle unit, so vehicle unit can't be effective by some abilities, right? Like force choke does only apply damage on a non-vehicle unit. So to upgrades in vehicle could be good because of that. Okay, and leader pilots make units can be bounced, captured, or defeated, like I said. So in example here, we have a Millennium Falcon with a Han Solo upgrade. Now Waylay doesn't work in Millennium Falcon. Finalize capture doesn't work in Millennium Falcon, and Merciless Contest doesn't work in Millennium Falcon, because you need to choose a non-leader unit. And now Millennium Falcon, it is a leader unit. Okay, so this is actually good, because we have a situation here. Um, we deploy our leader as upgrade pilot, and it is upgrade. Okay, so now your opponent can play confiscate and defeat your upgrade leader, right? Not the upgrade leader, because Millennium Falcon is a leader right now, but if he is confiscate, he defeats the Han Solo upgrade, and now Millennium Falcon isn't a leader anymore, and your Han Solo goes back to the leader space. So this is hard, right? And he can use Poe Dameron too, or something like that. He can ECL or just attack and use his ability on attack and defeat an upgrade. So this is actually really bad for us, right? But let's break down this. So they need to do something about this deploy as a pilot, because if you deploy as a pilot, your opponent can just restock and defeat your leader. That is not good for the game, right? So they did something to make this deploy as a pilot playable, because making the leaders as an event, maybe, because they like Boba Fett and Han Solo, when you deploy as an upgrade, they do something instant. So if you deploy a Boba Fett, you do something. You can barrage for 4 and 3, like you just deployed. Because Boba Fett says when deployed as an upgrade, deal up to 4 damage divided. So it's like a barrage for 4, right, and 3. And Han Solo, when you deploy it as upgrade, for each friendly unit or upgrade that is an odd cost, ready resource. So he's a 5 number, so it is an odd number. So maybe you deploy in a Millennium Falcon. Maybe you have a cost 1 unit in the board. So we can in the cost in the turn 4 with 5 resources, you can ready 3 resources, right? This is really great. And this is the this is what I think the FFG tried to do here with the pilot upgrade, because you don't want to just deploy and lose your deploy for a confiscate, right? So, but now your opponent can use a confiscate, and you already did something. You already, like Boba, you maybe clean the board with this, and your opponent now uses confiscate, can't play a unit for 6 resources, because he already uses 1 for confiscate and something like that. But it is hard, because to play with this, you don't want your opponent to take out your upgrade, right? So you need to wait for your opponent to use resources or something like that to initiative, because you can deploy and be safe and attack with the vehicle. But like I said, it's not that bad, because they already did something. Han Solo deploys, and okay, your opponent, I can show you this, like in here. We have a Millennium Falcon here with Han Solo. Your opponent can use ECL, can use Poe with ECL, discard 1 card to take out the Han Solo. So he used 3 cards. He used the base, the Poe Dameron, and discard a card from a hand to take out your upgrade, but your upgrade already did something. Your Han Solo already resourced probably 3 resources, so this is good. I don't think it's bad at all. If you do this and your opponent doesn't deal with the upgrade, it's way better, right? Because now you have a vehicle that is uh, 6/8, right? So this can work. This can work. And I know even if your opponent plays confiscate and take out the Han Solo upgrade, your opponent now and the 5 resources turn only have 4 or less because they can already use something. So he doesn't play the 5 cost unit that is really great, and the most for 5 cost units is really great in this game. So you can play something, and he's probably is going to wait for you to deploy, and now you deploy, ready your resources. He's confiscate. Okay, now he can just play a 4 cost unit, and I can play a 5 cost, and already play a 2 or 3 cost unit, right? So this can be good. And this is just the beginning, right? Because we have only 2 leaders that made something like I said, like a leader as an event. So get leaders that deploy and do something right away, right? We have the Asajj that doesn't do that, but we get some more leaders like Han Solo and Boba Fett, and this is just the beginning because Han Solo and Boba Fett is from the new Starter decks, right? And as we know, the Starter decks leaders is not that good. We have Luke and Vader that have some decks out there, but today is not that good. Mandalorian, Moff Gideon, they don't play. Grievous and Ahsoka, they don't play. So maybe Han Solo and Boba Fett can be better than the other ones, but I think they're probably in the main set. There there's some deploy leaders as upgrade with an event that could be better than those two, right? So this is it. I don't think pilot is that bad like everyone's saying. Like okay, a confiscate can take out or something like that, because they can be just an event if they do this, and if they don't confiscate or pull down or something like that, it is a huge upgrade in a unit that they need to do something, and it is way hard because they can't waylay, they can't capture, they can't defeat with some abilities. So I think this could change a lot the meta game, and so this is it. I think this new set is going to change a lot the game. It is going to be huge, and really great. And I thought that the leaders was going like we have a Han Solo leader, and he deploys as a space unit like a Millennium Falcon or something like that. And deploy as pilot upgrade is more lore accurate, like right? It makes video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe my channel. It helps a lot. And see you in the next video.